Good morning and Jai Hind students. I am Nutan Gupta, your English teacher. I am going to send a video explanation of RFP. This is the story of Robin Hood, and this is the front cover of the book Robin Hood and his Merry Men. In first story, Robin Hood go to his maternal uncle with his mother. His father was worried about the way because of his wife and child was going alone and road is not well. After 40 miles journey was over without any incident, Gamewell was warm and welcoming. Squire Gamewell was very happy to see his sister and her son, and he met them with his son Squire Will. Now in the second story, Will Squire, Maid Marian and the Robin Hood are going to Nottingham where annual sporting event is going on. Maid Marian was the favorite choice as she was very popular among the people. I hereby declare the games open. Anyone using unfair method shall be banned from participating in the games for life. We will begin game the quarterstaff fighting, she announced. Now game had begun. In first game, Robin felt little afraid because he was not very familiar with the sports of quarterstaff fighting. But Robin defeated his competitor. Robin's mother was delighted at his success. Maid Marian announced, "We have now came to end of these games with only the one last challenge remaining, the archery competition. It is the toughest of all, and I wish you all the very best. May best man win." Robin's mother closed his eyes and prayed for him. The crowd, Robin arrows the shot out and hit the bull's eyes. The crowd cheered loudly. Robin's mother became very pride and crowd danced very joy with joy and Robin's hand was shaken so vigorously. Now in the third story, everyone at the game well liked the Robin. He decided to stay there for a week because Nottingham was to hold a fair very soon. Maid Marian stayed on too. "I would not go there if I were you," warned Square Gamewell. "Why not, uncle?" questioned Robin. Square Gamewell explained, we are simple village folk and they are townspeople. They misbehave and call us name, and when we respond, it always causes the trouble. We are punished. Promising to be careful, Robin, Maid Marian, and other youngsters left for the Nottingham. In the next morning, just as they bought some food to eat, they heard some boys shouting at them, "Never seen such food, I." Robin did not pay attention to all of these till he heard them asking about the Maid Marian. Robin had been taught to treat ladies with respect. Feast were let loose, and huge brawl followed. Many stalls overturned, the goods were spilled. The fight would have become worse, but the arrival of the sheriff of Nottingham. "Not from the around these parts, are you? I'm sheriff. You can't beat the innocent people here," barked the sheriff. "Arrest him and throw him into the prison," he ordered his men. Poor Robinson did not have a chance to say anything. Now, in the prison, he saw a hole. "Ah, a hole in the ceiling. Shouldn't be too difficult to climb out," thought the Robin excitedly and waited for the nightfall. When the darkness fell, he climbed up easily and climbed into the roof, jumped down the ground, and ran to the Gamewell Hall. "I want," now Sheriff ordered, "I want him dead or alive." Heeding Squire Gamewell advice, Robin, his mother, immediately left for the Locksley. They took they took care. Be quiet, moved quickly through the forest. And Robin knew that he would have to hide as he did not want to cause the trouble of his parents. So he left home and went to live in the Sherwood forest. Now in the forest, he met with a man. "Who are you?" Robin asked. The young man whirled around and looked at him fearfully, and he told his friends about himself. The sheriff arrested me on the false charges, imprisoned me, and I ran away and want to hide here till the soldiers go away. The young man said. Robin smiled and promised to help him. The young man joined the Robin to live in the forest. Very soon, other young men joined them. All of them was considered outlaw for some pretty reason or others. Very soon, tales of their bravery and acts of the kindness began to spread and were told in the places far away from the green forest. Robin Hood and his fearless band of his merry men became famous and champions of those troubles who are in need. Now I'm going to end up the video. All of you have to read again these three stories, and we will discuss about the fourth story Little John, in the next video. Thank you.